In our next lesson, we will be dividing fractions. Common denominators are not needed to divide fractions. Let's look at what it means to divide by a fraction. Here I have 4/5, and I'm dividing it by 1/10. 4/5 divided by 1/10 equals 8. Let's look at the process we would use to divide fractions. First, we rewrite the first fraction, 4/5. We change the division symbol to multiplication. We flip the second fraction, this is called writing the reciprocal, and multiply straight across. 4/5 divided by 1/10 becomes 4/5 times 10/1, which equals 40/5. Let's reduce it to 8. Let's try the process again. 2/3 divided by 1/2. First, I'll rewrite the fraction 2/3, change division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. Let's multiply straight across. We get 4/3, which you may write as a mixed number, 1 and 1/3. Here's another example. 1/6 divided by 1/4. I rewrite the first fraction 1/6, change division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. Multiply straight across. Our answer is 4/6. Remember to reduce. 4/6 equals 2/3. You can even divide mixed numbers, but first you must rewrite the mixed numbers as improper fractions. Then write the first fraction, change division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. Multiply straight across, and we get 44/25. 44/25 can be rewritten as the mixed number 1 and 19/25. Let's look at complex fractions. A complex fraction is a fraction whose numerator and or denominator contain fractions. For example, 5/6 is in the numerator, 1/3 is in the denominator. We are going to rewrite the complex fraction as a division problem. 5/6 divided by 1/3. We will write 5/6 just as it is, change the division symbol to multiplication, and write the reciprocal of the second fraction. 5/6 times 3/1. Let's multiply straight across. 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 1 is 6. We can reduce the fraction to 5/2, or we can write it as a mixed number, 2 and 1/2. Let's look at a complex fraction with a numerator of 2 and a denominator of 1/6. First, let's rewrite the complex fraction as a division problem. The whole number 2 can be written as a fraction by placing a 1 in its denominator. 2/1 divided by 1/6. Now, we write the first fraction just like it is, change division to multiplication, and write the reciprocal of the second fraction. 1/6 becomes 6/1. Now, we multiply straight across. 2 times 6 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1. We can take this one step further. 12 divided by 1 equals 12. Our next complex fraction has a mixed number in the numerator, 4 1/5, and a fraction in the denominator, 3/10. Let's write this as a division problem, 4 1/5 divided by 3/10. We'll need to change our mixed number into an improper fraction, 21/5, change division into multiplication, and take the second fraction and write its reciprocal. So now we will take 21/5 times 10/3. Multiply straight across. We have 21 times 10 is 210. 5 times 3 is 15. Let's reduce this. 210 divided by 15 equals 14. In our last problem with complex fractions, we have a mixed number in the numerator, 1 1/2, and a mixed number in the denominator, 2 1/4. Let's write this as a division problem, 1 1/2 divided by 2 1/4. We need to change our mixed numbers to improper fractions. 1 1/2 becomes 3/2. 2 1/4 becomes 9/4. Now we write our first fraction, 3/2, as it is. We change the division to multiplication and write the second fraction as its reciprocal, 4/9. Now multiply straight across. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 9 is 18. We have 12/18, which can be reduced to 2/3.